Hey kids, it's your mom. I understand something happened today that made you feel kind of angry. Maybe you feel bad about it. So, let's talk about anger. Why do you feel angry? What's the purpose of it? Well, if you think creationally, God, or whatever spiritual being you believe in, created your anger. It's there for a reason. If you think evolutionarily, if you don't believe in God, it's still the case. You evolved with anger for a reason. It is there for your survival, one way or the other. It is there for your use. So, I know that society would like for you to be emotionless except for happy. Let's be happy all the time. Happy, happy, happy. Don't you know how boring that would be? And how many people would get what they wanted? How many people would be able to change their lives if they were happy all the time? No one. No one would. So, if we have the so-called negative emotion called anger, just like any emotion, including happiness, can get out of hand. As a matter of fact, I think angry feelings are the ones that get out of hand more often than anything else. Anger can turn into rage. And I know rage, seriously, I know rage. It can totally get out of hand. I can show you some damage that I did because of angry feelings. Actually, I think it's been covered up. But whatever. Yeah. Hold on. So, where is it? Ha ha ha. There it is. See? Lost my temper. And I dinged up the wall. So, like I say, everybody gets angry. Even the people who you wouldn't think get angry. Everybody gets angry. It's a natural emotion. And it's there for a reason. I can hear you saying it. I can hear you say, "What reason, Mom? What reason is anger there for? You're so smart. Why do you have anger?" Well, think about it. Why do you usually get angry? You get angry often when you get cut off in traffic. Can't think of a lot of people that don't get angry when they get cut off in traffic. Do you get angry if there are two cars both going the same speed and the police pick you and let the other car go and cite you for speeding? Like I said, I can't think of a lot of people that wouldn't get angry in that situation. Do you get angry if, say, your significant other decided to cheat on you? Or if you had somebody in your home that decided to take advantage of your good nature? Maybe you get angry more often at yourself than you do at other people. People tend to get angry for one of two reasons. Either they're frustrated or they're hurt. That's what I heard. And no, I'm sorry, I can't cite any sources. So it's pure hearsay. But if you think about it, I'm sure you'll find that pretty much every time that you're angry, you can put it into one of those two slots, hurt or frustrated. Like the situation wherein you get sideswiped. Somebody cuts you off in traffic. You feel frustrated. You get angry. In the situation where your significant other cheated on you, you feel hurt. You get angry. It's normal. So, why then? If that's all that happens, if that's the only reason why you get angry, hurt, or frustrated, what do you do with it? Well, I know a lot of people would like to go with society and just stuff it, put it deep inside of you and hold it down and go, okay, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. Hold it down. But Anger is one of those emotions where if you hold it down for long enough, it will grow and expand and come out like the monster that it is, and then you will be enraged. If you hold it down for too long, eventually it'll explode like a freaking bomb. It'll be awful. And then afterwards, after the anger is dissipated, then you'll feel worse. And that's not what I want for you. I love you. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you how to use your anger to your benefit. So let's start first by acknowledging that you're angry. Yes, say it to yourself. If you're alone, go ahead and say it out loud. If you're in public, maybe keep it inside of your head, one way or the other. But say it to yourself. I feel angry. Don't say I am angry. Say I feel angry. So, excuse me while I untangle my brain. This wording, I feel angry, rather than saying I am angry, which means that you are the emotion. Saying I feel angry is taking responsibility for how you feel. And that is perfectly okay. As a matter of fact, that is quite a mature way to handle your anger. You admit to yourself, I feel angry. I feel angry that I got sideswiped in traffic. I feel angry that the policeman picked me instead of that other guy that I was following. I feel angry that my significant other cheated on me. I feel angry that my kids left a freaking mess in the middle of the living room floor, and I have to clean it up. I feel angry that so-and-so took advantage of my good nature, and now I have like this big list of things that I have to do. I feel angry. See? It's responsible, and it's necessary, and just admitting to yourself that you feel angry can be such a relief. And I'm not an expert, but I've been angry before. And I've done that, and it feels good. So what's the next step? The next step is to decide to acknowledge why you feel angry, which we did. Then after that, what do you need? See, you feel angry because you need something. You need something. Now, if you're sideswiped in traffic, let's use that for an example. You're sideswiped in traffic. What do you need? You need to feel safer, right? So, decide what it is that you need to do to feel safer. You're angry that the police officer pulled you over and not that other guy that you were following in traffic. What do you need? You need for that not to happen again. So, rather than getting upset at the police officer for pulling you over, decide, okay, from now on, I am going to drive the speed limit, and the other guy is going to get pulled over next time. So, it's not going to happen again. I won't get pulled over. I won't have to pay a ticket. I won't have to go to court. It's not going to happen again. In the situation with the kids making a mess, you can sit them down. You decide to sit them down and say, okay, look, if you leave your toys in the middle of the living room floor, I'll pick them up, but they're going to donation. So if you want to keep them, you pick them up, you put them away. Otherwise, they're gone. And that is an example of using your anger to get what you need. I could tell story after story of situations where anger has gotten me into trouble. There are so few stories that I could tell you of people who've used their anger to get what they need. But this one that I'm going to tell you is a good one. I don't remember all the names, and I don't really have permission to share it, so I'm going to leave the names out and do my best to give you the basic bare bones. There's a woman and her husband, and they had a family that was, they had relatives that were living in a war zone, and they had a teenager that they decided needed to get out of that war zone, and they asked them if they would host that person. So this woman agreed to let this teenager stay in her home. And they set up college and a job and everything, got everything set up. And the teenager decided to take advantage of her good nature and just, break a lot of laws and things. And it got her angry. So rather than beating this person up, she used her anger and got her a ticket back to wherever it was that she had come from. She sent her back home. And when I heard that story, I thought it was amazing. A really amazing example of someone who used their anger to their benefit to get what they needed, which was safety. They needed their family to feel safe. So, my advice to you, if you feel angry, there's nothing wrong with it. Accept that you feel angry. Say it to yourself. I feel angry. Say why you feel angry. I feel angry because ABC. Decide what you want. Decide what you need. Do you need to feel safe? How do you get safe? Hash it all out. Don't do anything destructive. Don't break anybody's car. Don't rip up their clothes. If it's that your significant other cheated on you and you don't feel like you could trust them, fine. Ask them to pack up their stuff and leave. And then if they don't pack up their stuff, fine. You pack up their stuff and put it put it in one of those storage shed things. And they can eat the cost. But one way or the other, use your anger to get what you need, and you will feel better. It's okay to feel angry. It's not okay to hurt people or break things because of it. Okay? Remember that I love you. And I will talk to you again soon.